right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are live. Everything looks good there. Sound's coming through. I can hear myself. We're good. Happy. What day is it today? Today's Wednesday. Yes, today is Wednesday. Welcome to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum, and today we're going to take a little bit of a break from the wireframing stuff that we were doing to create our membership template website, or a template for a Webflow membership site. And I figured we'd take a little bit of a look at Piixel Media, which of course is the company that we started here on our journey to building it towards something, or a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year, which of course is the whole point of this live stream. We come together Monday through Friday every day to just do a little bit every day to build on this company and this business. So why I wanted to take a look at this, just kind of, I guess, maybe a few reasons. Number one is, now that we've launched Piixel Pieces, I think that's probably going to be one of the main focus, if not the main focus, in terms of how we want to generate money moving forward here with Piixel. Less of doing client work and more of creating products and services, and creating educational materials in terms of YouTube videos and stuff that we want to do to help promote Piixel and Piixel Pieces. So, but that being said, I think there's still a lot of value in thinking about how we're going to want to deal with customers that do knock down our door, and what type of services that we're going to want to offer our customers. Just the type of services that we want to offer our customers. So it's So I'm not exactly sure how to approach this, to be honest. It's just something that has been on my mind, and that I'm just thinking like, this is something that this needs to be taken care of, handled, because right now you can go on the website, you go on pixel.ca, and like all these things are like actually active. But I think there's some things that I think we might want to change here. So I think we should talk about it. So what do we need to do? So I think let's kind of organize things a little bit here. Just kind of think about things here. So we have Piixel right here, which of course is, let's zoom this. So Piixel, this is our creative agency. And then we have Piixel Pieces right now, which is our Webflow component library, templates as well, which we don't have any right now, but yeah. So we have these two things, and I think what we want to do is we want to try to bring them together a little bit. So I think what makes the most sense is to probably springboard it off of here, off of the main Piixel, and even this is pixelpieces.com. This might even change to something different. I might even want to keep this on the same subdomain as we transition away from a creative agency to more of a Webflow product, educational kind of space. Maybe not even Webflow. I mean, Webflow is going to be a huge chunk of it, but we might even want to get into just web design in general, but probably featuring Webflow anyways. And if things change in terms of Webflow, disappearing off the face of the earth, then we still want to be able to have a business. Okay, so what we have right now, what can we do here? So this is interesting. Can I get a okay, so I have a document here. Okay, this is next steps for Piixel Pieces for 2024. Okay. And let's just create a new document here. And let's talk about services for Piixel. We'll just call it Piixel Media Corporation, because that is our main website, our main company, and our main. Well, I mean, it's the one corporation, and that's the main thing that I incorporated, and it was to do creative services. So, let's bump that up a little bit. Types of services we can. So I'm just going to make a list of all the different things that we can offer, things that I have done in the past. So we have Webflow, design and development, say search engine optimization. We can do live stream production. We can do video creation, and I'm thinking courses plus documentary plus like your corporate, like talking head shots, I guess you can say. Maybe I'll just call it corporate. So we're just gonna call it actually video production. And we're gonna call it, I'm gonna say graphic design as well. So that would be things like flyers, posters, like PDFs, presentations. I'm sure there's other stuff too, but that's kind of the stuff that's coming off the top of my head. I'm just going to take a quick look here. To see if I have anything else that I've done, that I've written about this. I feel like I probably have, but oh my goodness, where did I put all this stuff? Here we go. Okay, outline, action. Ooh, I got lots of things here. Sales funnel. Just take a look at that. What do I have here? Okay, interesting. Oh, hang on a second. I got a text here. Sorry, just a client here. Just 1 second. Okay. What is this? This is next steps for Piixel. Courses, create a SaaS product. Yeah. And a full service media company. Niche ideas for Piixel. New entrepreneurs. People looking to build their own membership. Yeah, I remember that. Webflow only websites. So we kind of settled on Webflow only websites. Yeah, shoot. Okay, crap. So I gotta have to take a meeting at 2:30 with a client. So we're gonna have to cut this short. But let's see how far we can get with this here in the next 15 minutes, which is the time we have. Okay, so right. So yeah, we're working on all this stuff. Okay, that's okay. So sales funnel, yeah. So I think what we do, let's take a look at the process right now. And then maybe I can figure out where I want to change and what are the issues. So right now our people contact or schedule a call through the site, and they can purchase a package to suit their needs. And that's either a monthly or a yearly subscription. And I mean, that's basically it, right? So I think what we want, so what are the problems then? What are the problems that I'm having? I need to identify this in order to actually figure out what the hell the solution is going to be and what the hell, what I think is bothering me here. Problems. So there's a disconnect between Piixel and Piixel Pieces. We need a method to I should say, whoops, what happened there? Piixel needs to be our home base for all educational content. So, and what I mean by that is YouTube tutorials on Webflow, Piixel Pieces, web design, like running a creative agency. And then I also think I do have a problem where I feel like I'm limited. I say I have a low end limit on the types of clients I can take. So I'll say the highest I can take based on my website is 30K, right? Oh, hang on. Okay, perfect. Still a go. All right. Low end limit on the types of clients that I can take. Right. So what would be the potential solution to this problem that I'm having? So I think number one, so we need to update pricing strategy to reflect the type of client and services I want to offer. So, and I think, what kind of clients do I want to offer, or do I want to offer? Do I want to serve? So, if I look at the plans here, I think there's basically here there's kind of two different clients, and I'm looking at the pro package here in the middle, and I think this one doesn't really make any sense. So there's the startups, the new guys that don't have a lot of money. Do I want to work with those types of clients? I'm not entirely convinced. In fact, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to push those guys towards the templates or whatever that we have and the educational. So you don't have enough money to work with us yet, then here's some information that you can use to learn how to do it yourself. So let's write that down. Lower end clients can get educated and use our resources to learn how to do, how to build their own website. So I would say minimum client would be around the ballpark, at least I would say 10. I would say 10 to 25 is what I think would be the lowest end of the client that I would want to work with. So, because otherwise it's just taking away the time for me to build the things that I want to build for Piixel Pieces and to put out the content that I want to put out on YouTube in terms of my educational material. So it has to be, number one, worth my time and a project that I'm actually wanting to work on as well too. I just don't take any client just because they have money. That's definitely not the best way to do business. I mean, at the start, I could totally understand, and it could totally be justified in terms of, you have to get your clients and you have to get money however you can. So I totally understand that, that point as well. Limit. So I have a limit on the types of clients I can take. Highest price point is $30,000. So I think what I can do is like there might be I'm trying to think. So I do still like the subscription model in the sense that I can continually work on a website with a client. I really, really like that. So I think I would continue on with $2,500 a month, but plus. So depending on the types of services that they want. So, and the idea is that it's a creative agency that can run all these different types of services. Vary on the types of services that you want. So, and I think what we have to do is we have to remove the buy now and like one click or what have you, and then just have it just to contact us for pricing quote meeting. Right? So it can't just be, just buy now, right? Because I would need to, and I would want to be able to talk to the client. Okay. So we have services. All right. Types of services we can offer. And I'll just put an etc. here because there's more stuff too that I need to fill out. Right. So this is what it looks like now, and these are the problems. There's a disconnect. Okay, so solution. So number one is updating the pricing. Number two is, number one, add Piixel Pieces and this offering to the website copy. Then also I need to link to the new site. And yeah, it's definitely updating copy to reflect what we do. Not sure exactly how to do that, but we're going to have to do that. And number three, create resources. We kind of already have this blog section where all the education materials are going to live. So that's a YouTube channel, probably Instagram, TikTok, is that how you spell it? X social channels. And that's all going to be leading into Piixel. Everything is going to be through the brand of Piixel. So that's pretty quick. So what we're going to have to do, if we look here, we're just going to have to update the copy here a little bit. I think we're going to have to rework this work section, maybe to actually have an actual work page and not have this to be a one-page landing website. I think we need to expand it a little bit. So when we have the work and we have each client, we can kind of have their own kind of page, I guess, for all the work. I like this part in terms of what it takes, in terms of like what the steps are to how to get a website. So that gives people information on that. And that could be more into like the services type page. Again, I'll have to see how to put this together. And this stuff is more of, this is more of the features that you can have. And we might expand on this in terms of if we have video production and all that kind of stuff too, if we want to have that. For example, if somebody wants to have information on, like a consulting gig in terms of how they want to set up their own home office to do their own live streams or their own videos or whatever the case may be, it has to do with audio video production. I could certainly help with that. Testimonials, that's good. And then, so we're going to have to remove this pricing page, get rid of all these, get started buttons. And just add the content, like I was saying, that kind of bridges Piixel and Piixel Media, or Piixel and Piixel Pieces together as kind of like one thing. So that solves the problem for the disconnect. It solves the problem for not having a home base for where all of our educational content is going to go. That's just kind of easy because we just need to create it. And then it's going to solve the problem with not having a limit on how much I can charge. If Nike comes into the door, they're not going to be expecting this to charge $10,000, right? They're going to be expecting, their marketing budget. I don't know what their marketing budget, say it's $50 million a year or whatever, right? So, and if they reach out to multiple different people and they want to do different things, you can see how if they want to do 20 campaigns and they got a $50 million budget. The budgets per project are going to be high enough, and they're going to want to see that quality or whatever, which means I'm going to have to hire other people to do stuff. Anyways, that's a whole kind of another story. But yeah, I think that's a good place to go. And unfortunately, this really sucks, guys. I do have to cut this short because I do have to meet with a client. So something kind of came up. So we kind of scheduled an impromptu meeting here at 2:30. So I got to run. Short but sweet, maybe, I hope today. Anyways, so tomorrow we'll probably get back to doing some kind of design work or what have you on our membership site. But for today, I just want to start the brain turning in my mind. And hopefully I can get some feedback for you guys. If anybody is watching this and has some ideas on what we can do in terms of changing or updating our pricing strategy and how we're going to want to try to connect with our audience and our potential clients, please do let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. So until then, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for joining, and I'll catch you tomorrow with another live stream. All right, guys. Cheers.